It started with the knock. Not hurried, not hesitant. 3 short raps, like punctuation. I already knew. The kind of knowing that comes from rot you can't see, but smell in the walls. I watched the door, waited, let silence stretch its legs before answering. And there he stood, my brother, Liam. Hair gelled, shirt tucked, a smugness in his posture I hadn't seen since he stole my scholarship recommendation out of Mom's drawer senior year. But he wasn't alone. Erica, his ex-wife. I recognized the shade of her lipstick, same one she wore when I found her bra in the back seat of Liam's car 2 Thanksgivings ago. "Hey there, big shot," Liam grinned, stepping over the threshold like he'd done it 100 times. "Thought we'd come by early, give you a heads up." He tossed a manila envelope onto the table like it was a bone he'd already chewed clean. "Had the title signed over last week," he said, eyes gleaming. "You're out by Friday." Erica smiled too. Less lips, more teeth. I didn't speak for a full 5 seconds. Then I smiled back. That smile cost me everything I used to feel about family. I sat at the edge of my grandfather's recliner after they left. The envelope still sat where it landed, unopened, unbothered. I didn't need to read it to understand what had happened. Not in detail. Details would come later. I knew how Liam worked. Charm them, corner them, make them believe it's their idea. Grandma had been slipping at the end. Grandpa was gone 2 years by then. She wouldn't have noticed a signature page slid between Medicare forms and magazine subscriptions. Still, I'd prepared. When the estate passed to me, I didn't celebrate. I didn't renovate either. I moved it into a trust, quietly, no announcement, no social media posts. Just a silent transaction and a locked drawer with paperwork only I had the key for. Just in case. Still, this felt different. This wasn't just greed. Bringing her, Erica, was personal. She hadn't stepped foot in this house since the divorce. Now she strutted through the living room like she'd already picked out new curtains. That was the moment it shifted. This wasn't about the house. It was about taking me apart. One smile, one paper cut, one stolen thing at a time. I didn't speak to them again for 4 days. They thought I'd gone quiet out of shock. Truth is, I was just watching. Liam started bringing contractors around. I watched from the upstairs window as he pointed to trees to be cut, rooms to be gutted, walls to be knocked down. I stayed invisible. Not one door slam, not one outburst. But I listened. Late at night, I'd hear Erica on speakerphone from the backyard porch. "We're finally getting what we should have," she whispered. "He always thought he was better than us." And Liam, after what he did to Mom? Please, this is justice. I had to laugh. Justice. I remembered the hospital room. Mom barely breathing. Me alone with her until the end. Liam couldn't even make the flight. He sent a voice note, called it closure. But that wasn't what this was about either. This was about undoing me. And I had let them think it was working. Friday morning arrived. Liam and Erica pulled up in a rented truck. He had a clipboard. She had sunglasses. I opened the front door before they knocked this time. "You packed yet?" he asked, the keys to my house swinging around his index finger. "I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt," I said, voice low. But then I checked the county records. Forged signature, falsified notary. You really thought no one would check? Liam blinked. Erica frowned. I handed him a folder.